get ready with me talking about this weird encounter at the airport that I had the other day, and let me know what you guys think about this. So I've encountered this TSA agent twice now, and most of the times I'm very scared of going through TSA because they're very scary, but it's fine because they're just doing their job and they're trying to like protect us through screenings and stuff, which is fine. But there's this one TSA agent which I've seen twice now, and every time he sees me he goes kind of like full like Korea boo mode. I don't know. So the first time he saw me, he was like, "You're so beautiful. Do all people who go through this airport, are they just this beautiful?" And I was like, "Oh, haha, thank you so much. That was really nice of him." But then he keeps going and he's like, "Are you Korean?" And I'm like, "Yeah, I'm Korean." And he starts like speaking Korean to me, and I did not realize he was speaking Korean because it was very like broken, but it was okay. You know, like effort. But then the stuff he said to me was so weird. It was like, "나 너무 사랑해요." But he didn't even say it like that. He's like, "나 사랑해요, no oppa, yeah." And I was like, ah! And yeah, I was getting really uncomfortable when he started saying like the "I love you" stuff, because like he's a TSA agent. I was like, in my head I was like, aren't you supposed to be strict and protecting the country from like, I don't know, not picking up girls at the airport line, you know what I mean? And then the worst part is there was another girl behind me and she was Asian, and that as soon as I turned around, he looks at the girl and was like, "You are so beautiful for an Asian." And I was like, and so I saw him again at the TSA line, and this time I was with my grandma. So I looked at him and I was like, there's no way he's gonna do this again, right? I was like, this is not the same guy. And he goes, "Oh my gosh, are you Korean? You're so beautiful. 사랑해. I'm your oppa." He literally does this and he's like, and my grandma was like, he brings my grandma into this and he's like, "Grandma, is that your sister? Your 언니? Are you 언니?" My grandma didn't even know he was speaking Korean to me because it was that broken. He was like, "Oh," and he literally looks at my grandma and he goes, I'm her oppa." He was like, "No, 너무 아름다워. You're so pretty. 너무 예뻐요." And my grandma's like, no Englishy," because she thought he was speaking English because she couldn't understand. But he just kept going and like giving this to us. And yeah, he was like, you know, like, "You look like a Korean actress. You are so pretty. You look like you could be in a movie." He kept saying that to me in like broken Korean and then English, and he kept calling stuff and saying stuff to my grandma when my grandma was just trying to go through TSA, go through the security line. We're like already kind of late to the line already. So yeah, I told my cousin and he said that was very unprofessional and he shouldn't be doing that. So I don't know, I was a little bit freaked out because I'm a girl, but then I always have to ask my male cousin if that's like okay, because I want to make sure I'm not overreacting. I don't know if that's just like a me thing, but yeah, I just did not like the fact that he kept calling himself oppa in front of my grandma and calling her beautiful, and he kept asking for like her attention when she was just trying to go through the line. He was straight up saying "oppa saranghae" in the line in front of everyone, and everyone was just staring at me, and I was so embarrassed, and I was like. And then the other TSA agent I had on that same day, he literally looked at my mom. He goes, "Konnichiwa, ni hao ma?" And my mom was like, "Oh no." She took it really nicely. She was like, "Oh, I'm Korean." He was like, "Oh, 수고했어요." And I was like, okay.